Hey, this is Zachlog the Great. So, there are two things I want to talk about today. They're not exactly the same, but they're related, and both are vitally important in our current political situation. First, there is a common misconception, a mistaken sense of identity in the mathematical sense. In math, identity means two things are the same. 2 plus 2 equals 4 is an expression of identity. The two elements on either side of the equation are different ways of saying the same thing. A mistaken identity, in this sense, would be 2 plus 3 equals 4. The two sides are not the same. The identity I'm talking about today, however, is a different kind. The government of a country is not the same as the people of the country. The actions of the government and the desires of the people are not the same and may, in fact, be completely divergent. We usually have some understanding of this when we talk about dictatorships. The government is completely separate from the people governed and often acts against the people's interests. But this is almost as true in so-called democracies. In the US, for example, if you examine public opinion polling and legislation passed, what ordinary Americans want has almost zero connection to what laws get passed. America just declared war on Made-Upistan. Really? Did you? I didn't. I have no interest in the whole thing. The American government just declared war on Made-Upistan. America just mandated COVID vaccines for all healthcare workers. Huh. Did anyone ask you? It's not what I wanted. It's not what most people I know would want. No, the US government made that decision. The government is not the nation. And this is exactly as true for so-called democracies as for iron-fisted dictatorships. Secondly, if you are an American, America as you experience it and understand it is not the America the rest of the world sees. If you're a right-wing American, when you hear the word America, you think about your neighbors, your co-workers, your hometown, about George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, and it completely makes sense that you think this way. However, this is not what people around the world today think of when they hear America. What do many people around the world see as America? They see the vile degeneracy of Hollywood. They see our military invading and bombing countries that are not really our problem. They see our foreign policy pushing endless third world immigration, abortion, contraception, and sodomy on other cultures that do not want these things. If you're a right-wing American and you saw the country they see, you would hate it too. Now, which is the truth? Both, in different contexts. Again, if you're a patriotic American, the country you know and love is real. And so is the one many people around the world hate and fear. Both are real, but you must understand what they see and why. So, one more time. The government is not the people. Do not confound the two. And the America you know and love is not the America much of the rest of the world sees. You have to learn these two things and deeply understand them. And once you do, a lot of things will become much, much clearer to you. God be with you.